Alright folks, we are getting ready to make a jerk seasoning. And a jerk seasoning, I know you guys have seen a few of my videos where I was using jerk seasoning that I purchased from a store. I decided to go ahead and make it my own. I did a few test runs on a few different recipes, and I pretty much came up with the best of the best, and this is what I'm going to make today. But I just want to run you through some of the ingredients. Red pepper flake, clove, allspice, and yes, that is pimento. Those are pimento seeds, as you can see, which is allspice. This is ground allspice right here, though. Cinnamon. I'm not using brown sugar. I don't want my jerk seasoning to clump up, and brown sugar makes rubs clump up. And I'm not using white sugar. I'm using coconut sugar. Yeah, man. This coconut sugar is very smoky. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it, but it's really, really good. So check it out. Cayenne pepper, ground nutmeg, onion powder, garlic powder, oregano, fresh thyme, and some black pepper. So that is what we're using today, right here on the Rolling Grill. Making that good jerk, y'all. Stay tuned. Yeah, boy. Alright guys, again, thank you for joining me here at the Rolling Grill. Let's make some jerk seasoning. This is actually my first time making jerk seasoning, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Alright, what I have here is 1 tablespoon of dried allspice. Ground allspice, shall I say. Next, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of onion powder. This is not the granulated, this is just onion powder. Alright. Next up, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Again, this is not granulated. This is just straight garlic powder. And we're gonna go 2 tablespoons. I probably need a bigger bowl, but we're gonna make it work. All right. Next up is dried thyme. Potent, strong, but we're still gonna go with 2 tablespoons of dried thyme. And you can experiment with this recipe. That's what I did. I experimented with it to come up with something that I actually like. Next is dried oregano, and we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of dried oregano as well. I went through a number of different dried jerk seasoning, recipes until I came up with one that I felt like I liked. All right, coconut sugar instead of regular sugar or brown sugar. This stuff does not clump, and it actually gives it a nice little smoky flavor, which I like. 2 to 3 tablespoons is great. I actually went with 2, but 3 tablespoons, you won't hurt it at all, and it doesn't burn like regular sugar. This right here is 1 tablespoon of paprika, Hungarian paprika, any kind of paprika. Next up is our earthy spices. We got clove, potent stuff right here. And we're going to do a total of, that's a half a teaspoon. That's another half a teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of clove. Next up is nutmeg, another very strong spice. So let's see, we're going to go, that's a half a teaspoon. That's another half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Next up, cayenne pepper. The more, use as much as you like. However spicy you like it, do what you got to do. But I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon actually, of cayenne pepper in there. All right. Next up, let's grab the red chili flakes. This is actually about a tablespoon. I just dropped the whole thing in there, but it's about a tablespoon of red chili flakes. All right. Like I say, the spicy you want to add more. This right here is black pepper. I'm gonna go with 2 teaspoons rather of black pepper. All right, folks. We also added 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. I know you only see 1 here, but it was 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon as well. All right, we're gonna get another bowl. Go ahead and mix it all up. Again, this is gonna have to sit. The longer it sits, the better it gets. But I'm telling you, it's a really good rub. Definitely try it with the coconut sugar. And as you can see, I already made some. I made some a few days ago and packaged it up. And let me tell you, like I say, the longer you let it sit, the more intense it gets. This rub that I made earlier this week, actually, I actually put dried chives in it as well. I didn't have any leftovers, so I didn't add them to this recipe that I'm showing you guys. But give it a try, man. Make your own jerk. I'm a believer now. I probably never buy the stuff in the store again. I'll make my own. To me, it's just more flavor packed. It really had to me. It really has more flavor when you make it yourself because you can add and make any adjustments you need to. So there we have it, y'all. There we have it. Some beautiful jerk seasoning. All right, guys. This is the one that I pre-made right here, and then this is the one that we just did. So I have to say, after making my own and testing out on a few different recipes, it's always best to make it fresh. It's always best to make your own. This right here by far has way more flavor than what I have been using before. So, like I said, this is the one I made a few days ago, and then this is the one that I just made. So you always got to give it time to set. Put that lid on it. Let it sit. And we got a few good recipes coming with this rub, so y'all stay tuned.